Live and live. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Happy Thirsty Thursday. How is everyone doing today? Today we're talking about stouts. So, if you don't already know, February is National Stout Month, and it's
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, so February...
I was like, yay, we're drinking a stout!
February is National Stout Month, and so this is the last of our stout sales for the month. Today we are talking about the Mint Chocolate Chip Brewer's Best Kit. Mint Chocolate Chip Stout. Which, I don't know, are you, so ice cream wise, I feel like there's a split, right? It's like the whole pineapple on pizza thing. People like it or they don't. I feel like in the ice cream world, people like mint chocolate chip or they hate it. What are your thoughts?
As a teenager, I could not get enough mint chocolate chip ice cream. Like
okay.
I was in I was in dance and sports and everything, and I just could not eat enough. And so I would eat a whole meal, and then afterwards I would make a mint chocolate chip ice cream like in a serving bowl.
Really?
And I would eat it. I just always loved it. And so I did that for years and years and years, and now I probably haven't had mint chocolate chip in like 15 years.
Wow, it's like you kind of just ate so much of it.
I think I just used it all up.
Yeah. When I was 2, so apparently I don't remember this. This is just stories I've been told, but from when I was 2 to 4, I wanted nothing but bananas all the time. Like, bananas were my favorite thing ever. And all of a sudden, like, when I turned, like, 5 or 6, I was like, my mom was like, here's a banana. I was like, I don't like bananas. She's like, what do you mean you don't like bananas? So
at which point she had 27 bananas on the counter.
Yeah. And so then, like, I think it was up until when I was, like, maybe 15 again. So, yeah, like that 10, 15. Mm-hmm. Then I was like, tried a banana. I was like, oh, these are pretty good. So the same type of thing.
I'm sure they would be good. I'm sure it would be good. I just haven't.
Too much of anything is
not a good thing.
But
this is a limited recipe, so this one's not going to be around forever.
Yep. So we're drinking a chocolate stout today. We're not drinking the mint version of it, although Todd, good old Todd, offered to give us a 13% mint stout that he saw the other day. We're like,
no, we have to work.
We have to work, so maybe not.
Okay, but we have to drink, too.
We do have to drink. It smells very chocolatey. Ooh.
This is lovely.
That is good.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, I'm all about that.
And it's chocolatey, but it's not sweet.
I mean, it's kind of sweet, but not, like, overly sweet. Not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. The chocolate really, like, hits the back of your mouth, too. That's delicious. I definitely...
So can you picture this adding a little mint to it?
Yeah. I mean, like, I think that would be really, really good.
So are you a mint chocolate chip eater?
I am. Yeah. I mean, it's not my first flavor that I, like, gravitate towards, but I definitely like it. I think that, like, I lean more towards, like, vanilla-based ice cream, like when I have ice creams, but I like mint chocolate. It's very refreshing, I think.
So when you go to a restaurant, they give you, like, the Andes mints.
Yeah, I like those.
Like, my kids steal all those from me. Maybe that's why I haven't had it in 15 years.
Well, I like Andes mints better than I like the York peppermint patties. I guess that's...
Okay. Yeah, that peppermint versus the actual mint.
I think that's the ratio of mint to chocolate, though. Like, I think I want more chocolate than I do mint, which in ice cream, I guess it's kind of the opposite, but...
Yeah, but it's still,
But, so all this is a really good segue into the fact that this kit is, although it's mint chocolate chip, it can be very customizable as far as, like, how much of a flavor you want it to be.
Which I like that. So when you're making an extract kit and you have that whole vial of flavoring, no one's the boss of you. You can put as much in there as you want.
You do what you want because you're gross. This is driving me nuts. I want you to be a little bit more on screen over here.
I'm off screen? Okay.
You're just a little bit off screen. There you go. Get your shoulder in there.
I have 2 shoulders, believe it or not. Okay.
There we go. Follow the shoulders in there.
Okay.
All right. That was just driving me nuts. All right.
I'm drinking a beer midway through my day at work.
This is so good. I'm so impressed. All right, let's unbox this kit then. Huh?
Let's do it.
So this kit is $54.99. You can get 10% off now through Sunday with code MINT at checkout. So it is going to be 4.9 to 5.5 ABV and with IBUs of 46 to 50. And because this is a limited edition kit, I think it comes with labels, does it not?
It says it does. So I'm going to say yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
I have not seen this. Now, the brewing difficulty is easy, but I have not unboxed this particular one.
I don't think I have either. So, as always, I'll give you the instructions. All I want to do is drink this.
I know. Don't mind us. We're just going to drink. Okay, so it looks like it's all pretty typical until you get to bottling day, and then there's red ink on bottling day, which makes me think I should pay attention.
In the Brewer's Best kits, that red ink is like, whoa.
It is the answer. So the thing I like also about this is you're going to get a fantastic base chocolate stout.
Yep.
And then what you decide to do with it from there is going to be on you. I mean, I love the fact that this brew is lightly sweet and creamy. Natural mint chocolate chip flavoring adds undertones of chocolate and coolness that will leave your mouth feeling chilled and wanting another sip of this delicious wintry stout.
So let's start with the
Fermentables?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've
There's
got
a lot of them.
There's a lot, which is kind of surprising because it's only 5%.
Right.
So first we have DME. It's going to be traditional dark. That guy.
1 pound.
1 pound of that. And just for the sake of getting this out of the box, I think I'm gonna do the specialty grains next.
Okay.
We have crushed chocolate wheat, 8 ounces of that, and 8 ounces of crushed carrot pills. For a total of 1 pound.
Look at that contrast.
I know. It really is pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have LME. So we've got 2 things. So we have 3.3 pounds of extra light. And then we've got 3.3 pounds of dark. So that's going to be...
So really you have LME that's dark, DME that's dark, 1 extra light. And then the fermentable is also that.
We also have 8 ounces of lactose.
I'm just going to give you that nice mouthfeel.
I kind of wonder if this has lactose in it as well.
It's got to. The mouthfeel is right there.
It's nice and soaky, for sure.
But with a chocolate stout...
You want to know, this is if anyone out there has a sweet tooth, like I do, this might be either just something in my brain that's not real, or it's actually happened. So I have like the world's biggest sweet tooth, and I also am quite a forgetful person by nature, and I found ways to work around that. It's not that I'm not irresponsible, it's that I'm naturally forgetful, and my husband Jed read that eating dark chocolate every day can help improve your memory. So he has been rationing me out dark chocolate every day for like the past, 3-4 months. And he has to ration it because he knows that I just like... And when I first started eating this dark chocolate, I was like, it wasn't...
Oh, the bitterness
it wasn't
is
sweet.
wonderful.
It has to be at least 80% in order for it to have the health benefits and things.
Okay.
And so I was like... And I've been eating it every day. Now it tastes so sweet to me. And whether or not this is a placebo or this is true, I kid you not, usually if there's like cinnamon rolls on the counter, or there's candy in the cupboard, or there's ice cream in the fridge, like I will think about it till I go eat it, right? Like I just need it. Nope. No, not anymore. Ever since I've been having that dark chocolate every day, like I literally could mostly care less. There's like packages of Oreos in my cupboard right now. So like I feel like if you just introduce it slowly throughout your day, that's what drinking this reminded me of, is like...
Or you could just drink chocolate stout.
Oh yeah, you could just drink chocolate stout. This is...
I'd rather have chocolate stout than a Oreo.
Has to be 80%. 80% something.
80% stout. There we go. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, so we have hops. No?
Yeah, we do. We have 2 ounces of Columbus. Now, when are these added?
Right there. So on brew day. So they're
On
not
brew day,
they're
okay.
not dry hopped or anything. You add 1 ounce, boil 30 minutes. Add 1 ounce, boil 30 minutes. We are talking about an easy brew day.
Yeah, that's very chill.
Not overly complicated. It's 60 minutes. 1 addition at the beginning, 1 addition midway through.
Yeah, and then obviously you steep your grains for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes
before
prior.
the main brew. Let's see, what else do we have in here? So, like I said earlier, there's gonna come with labels. So
They made it kind of look like an ice cream, didn't they?
They did. Yeah, the mint chocolate chip ice cream there. That's cute. The yeast that's going to come in this kit is going to be Safe Ale SO4. And the characteristics of that, it says it's an English ale yeast selected for its fast fermentation profile. It produces balanced, fruity, and floral notes. Which I feel like balanced, fruity, and floral notes like would complement the chocolate in this really well.
I love this.
That's all Paula has to say.
Yeah, it's harder for me to talk about a lot of nuance with beer than with wine.
Yeah, you're just like
So you're like beer, I'm wine.
You're like I like it.
I
It's
like
good.
it. I would drink it. It's good. Mm-hmm.
The muslin grain bag that comes with this to steep your grains, and then we have the 60 count Brewer's Best Crown Caps if you're bottling, and priming sugar as well if you're bottling. If you're kegging, then obviously don't need those guys. Well, need the priming sugar. No,
You don't need the priming sugar or the caps. You can do something else fun with it. I don't know what.
And then what makes it mint?
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
What makes it mint, you may say? We've got mint chocolate chip flavoring, Brewer's Best. And Brewer's Best has been coming out with a lot of really cool natural flavorings lately.
Yes.
So when do we add this?
So you add that at bottling day, and is that two?
It's 2 ounces.
Do we have only 1?
Yes.
Okay.
There's
so
only 1 in there.
it says if you do 2 ounces that you're going to get a light mint chip flavor. You're going to get, and it says if you had 4 ounces, you would have a robust mint flavor, but we only have 2 ounces.
We only have 2 ounces, from what I'm saying.
Interesting.
Well, we'll have to...
We will investigate
We'll
that.
investigate that.
Yeah. So that's done on bottling day. So after you dissolve your priming sugar and you put all that together and you've got everything in your bottling bucket, then at that point you add your flavoring. So I think you put that in your cap and you go, okay, so anything that I want to do, if I want to do what's called a +1, which is where you brew your entire base, and you have your base, whatever it is, whether it's a pale ale, with red ale, whatever, a wit, and then at the day that you do your bottling is when you would add any of your additional natural flavorings, and you'd be able to flavor it and it would be perfectly done. So I think you put that in your cap as a method that you can customize any base that you make or any kit that is not already a primary flavor.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that this is already going to have some of that chocolate flavor even without the chocolate.
Because it has the chocolate
Because it has
wheat.
the chocolate wheat in it.
Yeah.
So if you're not a mint person, but you still want that chocolate flavor, you could potentially still get this kit. And then, like Paula's saying, add whatever other flavorings you want. And she's brought out a selection of some of the flavorings.
Yeah, I went crazy because I do love stouts.
Yeah.
But also if you just got a kit that's just like we have an Irish stout that we talked about a couple lives back, which is a great base. I mean, you could start with anything because it's just an Irish stout. And so at that point, make the decision on how customized you want to go. You know, and I also at that point you've already brewed it, you've already fermented it. And who's to say that you have to do the whole thing in one flavor?
Right, you can split batches.
You
And
could.
I think that that's cool because then it's like I'm always the person that wants to try all the things. Like, if we were talking about ice cream earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I go to an ice cream place, I'm always, like, disappointed that, like, I can't usually eat more than 2 scoops. Like, that's kind of a lot of ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, my favorite ice cream place I ever went to was this place in Wisconsin. And they had the sample platter that had at least 24 different flavors. And it was, like, just small little
Like
scoops.
1 bite?
Yeah, like 1 or 2 bites, and I loved it because I could try all the different flavors, and that's what you can do with these beer kits as well.
Yeah, I just feel like you could split it in 2 because you're going to get 2 cases of beer. So you're going to have 2 full cases of beer, so why not split it where you could do 1 case, 1 flavor, 1 case, the other flavor, with no additional work, really, other than not pouring the whole thing in at one time.
Someone says, friendly greetings from South Africa. What's up?
Well, hello,
thanks for joining us.
Yes.
We appreciate you being here.
Absolutely. I hope you're brewing. Or at least drinking with us. So I did look at some flavors. And I did some flavors that I thought were... Is our Facebook working?
I think so.
Okay, good. That I felt were maybe very stout friendly. Mm-hmm. Okay? And so one of them was maple. A maple stout. This is 4 ounces, so I think I would use the same ratio where 2 ounces is a hint of it. 4 ounces is pretty powerful.
Well, you can't take stuff out.
You can always add a little more.
You can add more.
Yep. So, but I do think maple. I mean, tell me if you agree, but I think maple with a stout would be beautiful. Whenever
I think of maple, I always think of my dad because that's like one of his favorite flavors.
Really?
Yeah, he loves maple.
Espresso bean.
Ooh.
Yeah, adding that to a stout, beautiful.
And we have a coffee stout, don't
we?
We have a coffee stout kit, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but then you keep this in mind and you think, okay, for anything that you want to customize, espresso bean is available right here without the mess or the fuss of actually messing around with the coffee. Coconut. A coconut stout.
We have I don't know, do we have any in stock? It's called the Sweet Dreams Almond Coconut Stout.
I think that's gone.
I think it's been gone for a while, but
fast.
I know that's a very popular kit.
Mm-hmm.
But, hey, good news. It's gone, but you can make your own.
You can always make your own. So, a coconut stout. And I do often enjoy when the coconut is a hint within something. You know, so you do a chocolate coconut stout and it's got that hint of it, or a coffee stout with a hint of coconut. So there's that. Also, I grabbed peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Traditional.
Can't go wrong.
Peanut butter stout. It's not a bad thing ever. But this makes it super easy, and you can do the peanut butter.
I think a hint of peanut butter in what we're currently drinking would be.
I love Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah, I do too. I don't even, I'm so hesitant to add anything to this, though, because it's just so good by itself.
Yeah, certainly we're not saying that you can't just have a chocolate stout.
And can I just say, too, it's been a while since we've used these glasses. So I have the Craft Master is what my glass is called. Paula just has, a typical pint glass.
I got our pint glass.
But this feels so good in your hand. The way that it's designed, and I always forget that until I drink out of it again. I'm like... So if you want some cool glassware, definitely check out our glassware section.
And I do think we have some cool glassware.
I think we have cool glassware. All right, what's your next flavor?
Caramel.
Prime. Yeah. I'm not a huge caramel fan. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I love caramel.
I always think it sounds good, and then I have it, and I think that I would be one of the people that would put the 2 ounces in, and it.
A hint of caramel.
Yeah, great. But I'm not sure I'd go the full 4.
Oh, I don't know. You give me a cheesecake, drizzle caramel. You give me a slice of apple pie, drizzle some caramel. If you want ice cream, a turtle sundae. So caramel would be one of mine.
Have you ever had a caramel stout?
No.
I feel like that's not a common thing that you hear, but I feel like it should be.
Well, when I was looking through
when
I was looking through the warehouse, I was like, caramel. Because chocolate and caramel are what's in a turtle.
I mean, that's typical.
And you know what's funny, too, is I think we have pecan flavoring. Could you do a turtle stout?
A turtle stout.
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
We need somebody to do a turtle stout.
Do a turtle stout. I don't know if we have turtle flavoring, though.
That's chocolate and caramel.
I'm saying,
I'm drinking. We do have pecan.
We do have pecan.
I didn't grab it, but
That's
we do.
nuts. All right, what's your next flavor? Before you kill me.
Anywho,
Chocolate. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're like, hey, I'm not a mint person, but I still want to do a chocolate stout.
and if you want it to be more chocolatey than what you would get from the chocolate grains,
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna add that additional to it. But you're gonna have a chocolate grain inside of a stout, I think. All right,
Graham cracker.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. So I mean, I think it's typical for people. I've seen like s'mores type of things, and
Oh, don't we have marshmallow? I didn't grab marshmallow.
I think we do have marshmallow as well. So if you wanted to do s'mores, where you do graham.
Oh my gosh! So you could have turtle beer.
So okay, so I have a
Mars
question,
beer.
and potentially I don't know if you know the answer to this, but so when you're adding flavoring, then if you wanted to do like a s'mores, so you're gonna add probably chocolate, graham cracker, and marshmallow. Would you want to do 2 ounces of one, 2 ounces of another? And
I'd probably even start less than 2.
yeah,
Because also you have, I don't know that you want like when you're cooking, you don't want every flavor to be even.
that's what
So
I
I think you have to pick what you want to be your dominant flavor and then have hints of the other.
Yeah, because you're gonna. Yeah, you're right. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because even when you're cooking, like you don't make like chicken with like lemon, like
Everything has to have half a cup.
Yeah.
It's a pinch of this and a dash of that and that's why tablespoons and teaspoons.
Right. No, that makes sense. So start with less, and you can always add more.
And choose what you want to be your primary flavor.
The nice part too is if you're adding it on bottling day. I mean, like that's your. I mean, it's uncarbonated, but like that's your finished product essentially. So you can kind of taste it to see.
I think you'd have a better chance of getting what the potential is going to be.
Yeah.
The flavor profile. So, yes, graham. My last one that I chose was gingerbread.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know we had this one.
That's so funny. I didn't either. Maybe it's new.
I don't think we've talked about this one.
I don't think we've talked about gingerbread.
So, but gingerbread stout,
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't that be a nice combination? I'm probably making you guys all hungry. Sorry. Not sorry. Are you drinking with us?
You said drinking with us. I'm done.
It's
I'm
not
done
morning
drinking.
in South Africa.
Yeah. What time?
So they're for sure drinking with us.
What time is it in South Africa? We'd like to know. Yeah.
Yeah. The Zachary just came back from London, and they were 5 hours ahead of us. In London. In London.
You'll find this story funny. I went to Florida over the weekend. And
Wait, you went to Florida over the weekend?
Yeah, so in January...
I went to the grocery store over the weekend.
So, in January, Jen and I, it was really snowy one day, and I said, I hate snow, I want to go to Florida, as a joke. And he sent me back a text with tickets. So...
Go, Jen!
Yeah, he's great. So, we went to Florida over the weekend. Very grateful for that, but...
Why didn't you take more days?
Yeah.
It's just the ocean and the beach. It's no big deal, Paula.
Yeah, so what was my point with this story? What were we talking about before this?
Graham crackers.
Graham crackers.
In the ocean.
In the ocean. Oh, we were talking about London.
Yeah, London. Time.
Oh man, I already lost my train of thought. Well, we went to Florida.
I said it was 5 hours ahead of us.
There we go. There we go.
go.
Alright, so we went to Florida over the weekend, and then I came back, and I was trying to do this task, and it was something that required a lot of, like, reading of instructions and stuff. And I
Your strong point.
Yeah, I told my friend, I was like, I'll do this, but I'm not doing it right now. Like, I just came back from traveling, and I was like, and I'm jet-lagged. And she texted me back, she said, Court, Ohio and Florida are in the same time zone.
You can't use jet-lagged.
I was like, oh, yeah, in my mind, I guess that's...
Not the same climate, necessarily.
Yeah, so, yeah, that wasn't a good excuse, I guess, but...
Fatigued, maybe.
I was tired. I mean, that's what I meant, but she gave me a bunch of crap for that.
That's perfect.
But yeah, no, Florida was good. Definitely. I wanted to have a beer while I was down there, but I just didn't get the chance to have anything.
I don't really understand what you're saying right now. Like, didn't evening come? Wasn't there like a time where you sat down?
Yeah, we got pizza.
And you ate it without a beer?
Yeah, I had a ginger ale. Actually, no, it was so funny. So we were in
I feel like Stella.
we were in this like little pizza shop, and do you know the song "Kissed by Prince"?
Mm-hmm. I love Prince.
The start of it comes on, and it was like this unanimous agreement for everyone in the restaurant that like you had to dance like at the same exact time. Like it came on, we were all just like, and it was just the coolest moment. And then I look over at Jed, and he's like, I don't know this song. Like he never knows any songs. It's so cute. But yeah. So anyways, back to the
stout,
show.
Yes.
If you want 10% off your chocolate chip mint stout Brewer's Best kit, then you can use the code MINT at checkout for 10% off now through Sunday. And if you would like to see more of the sales that we have going on, we actually have a lot of items that are added in our sales page. So if you just go to homebrewOhio.com and click on that tab that says sale, there's a bunch of wine kits. It's primarily wine kits. We have a handful of beer kits in there. We also have a wine base, hibiscus wine base, if that's what you're interested in at all. And hard seltzer kits as well. So
At $19.99.
$19.99 for our hard
Wow.
seltzer kits, which is a really
Yeah.
good deal.
And-
It's 5-gallon kits.
And believe it or not, summer's coming.
I feel like it's the whole like Game of Thrones, like winter is coming.
I never watched
Summer
Game of
is coming.
Thrones.
I haven't either, but
Okay.
I mean, I feel like that saying was just so prevalent on the internet.
Okay.
But yeah, so next week we will be back. I'm not sure what we're talking about next week.
Next week is already March.
March. Yeah, don't jump that far ahead.
March.
Yeah, next week is March, so we'll see what we talk about next
What
week.
our theme is. But yeah, and as far as the sale stuff goes, visit it soon, visit it often, because I'm taking things out and I just put another pallet of stuff into the sales. But I'm monitoring them daily. I'm
Yeah.
having fun with it.
All right. Well, I'm done with my drink, so it's time to end.
I'll finish mine.